I am not the book. I'm not the binder.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
contributed to who I am, but I'm not that. So I can
Yeah.
let it go.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's been a very full time. Some of the time has been very frustrating for me. Um, but I have good friends who will hear me out. And once I've done a bit of a venting, then somehow I'm fine and I'm good to go again. Um, and that's just because everybody in the family is, you know, also well, is very stressed, put it that way. Um, so there's been a lot of that, but there've also been wins. It hasn't only been an uphill battle, put it that way. It's a very full time, I would say.
To do packing?
Yes, and I've got friends that have helped enormously to do that too, which has been, I'm so appreciative of it. Because I mean, I can do like 2 days at the most, it seems. And then I need a day's break where I'm just sorting and not, physically up and down the stairs and doing the physical packing. I've been very, very, very blessed. There's been like a little community hub of moving.
Yeah, and downsizing is, I don't know, like it's really important. It's, downsizing in any form, right?
I think so too, Pascal.
Like you're really clear on your preferred,
Yes.
right? You talk about your courses or your books and now you're like, what's the one that I prefer the most? Right? And we don't question ourselves that way. We just accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. And you're right. Like
Exactly.
after a few years, you'll be like, yeah, I haven't used this again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we get challenged, be like, yeah, you haven't used this for like 5 years. Do you think you're gonna use it? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Not now. Now I will. Now I will. Nah. Nah. Stop lying to yourself. Yeah, I think it's a really good practice. Even like, you know, I live in a home, right? A fairly large home, you would say, like for just the three of us. But just go to that practice, be like, imagine if you live in an apartment, what would you bring with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so cool. Like I think you were kind of forced to leave,
Yes.
but in the same
We
time,
were.
it's you said like
Yeah.
it's a new beginning.
Yeah. Definitely. And
Fantastic.
I really love this house and the area that we live in, and especially the garden. But even the garden, I can't take care of it in the way that I need to, and that's heartbreaking, to watch something that you used to be able to take care of, and then it starts to kind of not look as good as what it can.
Mm.
The plants get their water, but that's about it. So I can remember when we got the email from our landlord, like I was, for about 2 or 3 days, I was kind of in shock. And I don't know how to say shock, because it wasn't unexpected, because he started, already started acting weirdly differently to what he had before. But it was just this, and then like a housing crisis that there is, and it's because we've lived here for so long, so our rent was very low for what we had, but I was just, there was something in me that could trust, and that was good to experience after I just let my body do what it needed to do for about 2 days, I think. And just that experience in itself was really, really beneficial to me. That was
And you can, yeah.
Sorry, Pascal.
No, you can start to be curious again.
Yes, exactly.
Right? New place, new this, new that.
Yep.
Does the new place have a garden?
It has a very small garden, which is very full, and the landlord is a gardener, proper gardener, not like this guy who hacks everything to pieces when he trims. But it's very small hands. But I don't have a beautiful big maple tree. But there's a river nearby. It's less than a kilometer away in terms of walking, to get to the entrance of it. And it's a beautiful river. It's really quite wide. And there are a lot of pathways that have been developed over the years alongside the river. So I'm looking so forward to that. I haven't, every time we've gone, we've just been to the house, and I'm going to go up today as well, but I won't have a chance today to go and look either, I don't think.
Here tonight.
And it was 4 or 5 kilometers away from where you live now.
Sorry, say that again, Hans?
Was it 4 or 5, or is it longer? 4 or 5 kilometers away from where you live now, or is it further away?
Oh no, it's 100 k's away.
Whoa.
Yeah.
For you,
My-
Ainz, it's the other side of the planet.
Yep. It's from one ocean to the other for me.
Jeez, eh?
If
For me,
you're
it's half
living,
my day of driving.
yeah, Denmark, I can walk from the Atlantic Ocean to the Northern Sea in under 100 k. I think the
Wow.
widest place is about 100 and k and 200 meters or so. That's the widest part of Denmark.
Wow. I gotta go for a visit one day.
Yes. It's a very interesting country.
You've been there, Allison?
No, but
No?
I have friends from there.
Oh, okay.
And when I was an exchange student, I made friends that I lost contact with. And somehow they were of my best friends in that year. We laughed a lot. It's like
My uncle and aunt lives in Canada.
oh really, Hans? Whereabouts?
I'm not really sure. I haven't. I think the first time I really saw him was when I was in my 20s or so. They lived there. They only come home, what, 2 or 3 times during my life.